Hi there, guys, and welcome to the Stories of Remnant, episode 14. This is a RWBY podcast where we love to explain our love-hate relationship with Yang.
You mean
And
RWBY.
maybe RWBY.
RWBY, get it right. Get it right or pay the price.
Whatever. Anyways, I'm your host, Efocutioner, and I have my other host with me, the nobody with a heart, Raxton Cosplay.
Yeah, he says without a heart, and I'm like, well, I have more heart than you'll ever have, so... Yeah.
That's not possible, because...
It is possible, because I already have it. Haha.
Use a Keyblade.
Haha. And now we are talking about Volume 5, Chapter 14, Haven's Fate. The Fate of Haven. And it is the Volume 5 season finale.
Yeah.
Yeah, Efocutioner is not exactly thrilled with this episode. And I'm like, well,
it's not even, it's just the way it wrapped up. Like, I was interested from the beginning. The middle really caught me. I was like, yo, this is the best character development of the whole entire season. Wow.
And he's only talking about
and
one
then
character.
It just wrapped up, and I was like, really? So we just went off of something that amazing? Like, Yang really captured, like, Barbara Dunkelman actually did a pretty great job, an amazing job, like, matching, and it wraps up like...
Fanboy alert! Fanboy alert! Oh, man.
It's not even that. Like, I won't even lie. Like this season, RWBY did a great job. Yeah.
Alright,
it's just the way...
Let's talk about the first part. Let's talk about the first part.
Sure, yeah, let's go into that.
And we're saying, and we now see all the White Fang, the terrorist White Fang, is gone. They're captured, they're defeated, they're all going
we don't
to
know
jail.
if it's all.
And then Adam
we just
is like,
know
you know what?
It's the ones that went with Adam.
What?
We don't know if it's all. It's just the ones that went with Adam.
Either way, that more than likely is like the vast majority of them. And it's pretty unlikely that, let's see, there are going to be a lot of members of the terrorist White Fang back. So I guess it's all back to peaceful White Fang now. So, because as you saw by their shields that some of the citizens were carrying, it's the original White Fang logo. So, they're all that, and apparently Sun went after Adam to, like, I guess, and then he's like, you know what, Blake, go get your team back, you know?
Well, hold on now. You kind of mixed up those two. So Sun basically came to help out Blake when Blake and Adam were talking. And, Blake was trying to tell Adam, it's over. And Adam was just like, psh, I got friends. They'll come and back me up. And then that's when Sun just popped out of nowhere and just like, you ain't got nobody.
He doesn't.
Like we do.
He doesn't. Because he said he's got friends. And yet none of the friends are there. Hazel basically said, oh yeah, we're busy doing our own thing. So, yeah. And it just doesn't make sense. He's like, yeah. And then, like a coward that he is, he just runs away.
Well, I don't know about coward. I mean, Adam pretty much said, Adam Torres is blasting off again.
What? Coward?
No,
Either way, he left. He left out of his own volition.
Team Rocket is blasting off. No, I can't.
He's still left out of his own volition, his own freedom.
Yes, he ran like a coward. Pretty much this whole entire episode is basically about being a coward. That's what we learned about this. That's the common thing of this episode. It's the coward. So you're gonna hear that a lot. So yes, Adam ran like a coward. Let's move on to the next scene.
The next part is, after, Ruby's back temporarily, but we go back downstairs and Raven's talking to Yang. And
so we're just gonna skip the Hazel, Emerald, Mercury.
Or if we want to talk about that part, sure, you can talk about that part, Efocutioner.
Nah, you're right. Pretty much they're fighting. It looked like, the group was having a hard time taking care of Hazel until Blake showed up and gave them that extra boost of confidence. And then the Cowardly Lion ran away.
Because he's the Cowardly Lion. Yup.
Yeah, so like I said, coward's going to be the common thing of this episode. Mm-hmm. So yeah, he ran away. So now we're going to fast forward and ignore that part. We're going down to the most amazing scene, the amazing moment of the episode.
And yet, Efocutioner is still disappointed by it. He calls it amazing, yet he's disappointed by it.
It's just the way it ended. So we'll get to that part. But we're going to go into the best part of the season. Yang's interaction with Raven. Raven. It's just, we all thought was this badass, this great general, this great intelligent gatherer, this woman that knows no fear and that could take advantage of any situation. And Yang, being the badass as herself, pretty much shined the light on Raven, and we realized Raven is pretty much a coward.
She basically is. And we gotta say, we were totally wrong in the hopes that there was gonna be a somewhat epic fight, but not even close. Not even close. That part, I will admit, I was hoping there'd be a little bit more fighting than that, at least this part, but yeah. But
I did say they were gonna talk to each other, and then I figured during the conversation, Cinder would pop up. But I'm really glad that nothing happened, and we really got the focus on the conversation. Because Yang was pretty much asking, like, when did you become this coward? When did you become so scared? Like, why did you do that to the Spring Maiden? And by the way, that also debunks my theory, thinking that Raven was originally the Spring Maiden. I guess she wasn't. My apologies on that. So I guess there was a woman being trained by Raven, and then Raven just realized, after training, nah, she's not gonna make it. Let me just end her. And take her powers.
Yeah, it's implied that she killed her. It's implied that Raven was like, "Hey, I'm gonna take you in. I'm gonna be your mentor. I'm gonna be the closest person you'll ever gonna have." And then it's like, I don't know. My guess is she planned some sort of plot to make it seem like she died a heroic death, and the last thing the Spring Maiden was thinking of was Raven, and thus the powers went into Raven. Because that's basically my guess, that Raven at least killed the original Spring Maiden herself, or she had it planned and something. She basically took the powers herself.
So we all know there's only two ways to get a Maiden's power. That's one is that weird little machine that we saw back at, towards the end of season 3, or you kill a Maiden and you're automatically going to be in their thoughts because, oh snap, this person killed me. So it's like...
Exactly. So that's my guess as well. It probably would be an easier thing as well, that Raven just killed her right then and there and be like, yeah, these powers are mine now. We have no idea when it happened, how long Raven has had these powers, but all we know is that basically she took them for herself. And she's...
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, Raven, seriously? Ugh.
So Yang was kind of surprised about that, asking when did she become this killer. And then it came to this realization when Yang told her mom, I've heard so many great things about you from Dad, and I heard that you may be a little confusing to understand.
And he did say she was a complicated woman, quote unquote. So.
Yes, he did. And it just went all full circle to when did you become like this? When did you become so afraid of Salem that it just made you into this full-blown coward? And Raven was like, no, I'm not a coward, I'm not afraid. I'm, this powerful and blah, blah, blah. And Yang pretty much hit her with the best line. And it's like, you might be powerful. And this is after... Raven was saying so Yang, you're scared of me, or you're scared right now because you're shaking, and but pretty much Yang hit her with that. You may be powerful, but that doesn't make you strong. I thought that was kind of deep, because it's just look at Raven, man. She has all this power, the power of the Spring Maiden, which pretty much took down Cinder.
Yeah,
and she's still fucking afraid.
She is, and while Yang does not have. She has less abilities than her mother, and she has less training, less knowledge. She doesn't even have her mechanical right arm, yet she's still willing to do all this stuff, man. And I'm like, oh, by the way, I want to go back a little bit. There's one thing that Yang mentioned. It's so she also mentioned Raven's previous team, Team Stark, and I'm like, also, and what did she ask? She asked her mom, was like, did you even care about your leader, Summer Rose? And then Raven just looked away. I was like, oh my god. Did you have a hand in killing her then? Oh, shit. I don't know, man.
Speculation.
All I know is that she's some sort of afraid. I wouldn't be surprised if those two did not like each other. Like, eventually they end up
Or
hating.
what if Raven became jealous?
Oh, yeah, it could be. Entirely possible. That's entirely possible. I mean, we know jack shit about Team Stark. I would love to have an episode of anything that happened with Team Stark. So,
I would like to have a prequel that shows what the hell happened between that team.
That would be great.
But I feel like it ended up being a Brandy versus Monica situation.
No.
Except it got a lot more physical.
Possible. It's just we don't know anything about it. And we got Volume 6. There's more than likely going to be a Volume 7 and 8. I wouldn't be surprised if this goes all the way up to Volume 10. But yeah, let's move on.
Oh wait. Oh, let's go to the final part though. Raven.
Oh man, we still got tons of exposition left. What are you talking about?
Where?
Man? Well, you want to skip to that part?
I want to go to the Yang Raven moment.
You were already there. You just talked about it.
Oh, no, I didn't talk about the final part when she's about to go take the relic.
Oh yeah.
But I do. This is a part I really like. It's the part where she told her mom, "So I'm gonna take this relic, and you're not gonna stop me because you're afraid of Salem." And Raven pretty much didn't stop her. In fact, Yang, as a badass as herself, and Barbara Dunkelman did a great job voicing that, by the way. But Raven just pretty much let Yang bump into her, continue walking, and Raven cried like a bitch, saying, "I'm sorry." And Yang didn't even look back. She's like, "I know. Me too." And she flew away.
Yeah, Efocutioner's tearing up a couple bit, by the way. He's tearing up.
No, I'm not. But Raven flew away like
he
coward.
is. He's lying. He's lying, guys. He's lying. No, so, but yeah, she flew away. Now she turned into a raven. I don't know how in the world she got out, but she escaped. She just left.
She got out because she used her power, teleported to you know who. Well, you know.
Sure. Yeah, we'll go ahead and use that. Sure. Either way, she left. Yang goes through the little portal to another world. She grabs the relic. It's some sort of lamp. I don't know what in the world that thing is. I can't even describe it.
It's an enchanted lamp. If you rub it 3 times,
why not? Because there's like some sort of clear blue liquid inside, so it could be like a liquid genie. I don't know. We know dick about the relics either, so that's why I'm pretty sure we're going to see more volumes anyway. And then
Genie is canon in RWBY.
Possible.
Robin Williams is not gone.
All I know is that after that scene, we go back to the scene where Lionheart goes back to his office. He ran away.
The cowardly lion.
Yeah, the cowardly lion ran back to his office.
There we go.
He's going back through his drawers looking for something. We don't know what it is. And then all of a sudden,
he's looking for some courage.
A courage or whatever. I don't know. All I know is that he's trying to find something. And then guess who shows up? It's that little weird squid grim tentacle thing that showed up as a communication device.
Hentai.
Sure, let's go with that. I don't know what that term is, but anyway, that shows up, and Salem's like asking Professor Lionheart, "What in the world are you doing?" It's like,
cowardly lion.
I don't know. Please, I can do good to you again. And basically, Salem is tired of his crap and just failing. And you heard slices. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Salem killed him. So,
as far as we know.
Yeah.
We didn't really see him get killed.
We did not. We did not see any blood. We did not see a dead body. But after that little sound, I'm gonna go ahead and guess that he's definitely dead. Unlike Cinder. Cinder we definitely know is gonna be coming back. So.
But then again, a cowardly lion could be alive. Maybe Salem cut him open and gave him some courage.
Possible. And then he becomes like a cyber lion or like a zombie lion with courage.
Yes.
Possible.
Yes.
I don't think that, because I'm like...
a cyber cowardly lion.
Yeah. Reference to Cyber Akuma of Marvel.
He becomes a transformer?
Possible, but I'm going to go ahead and say unlikely to that. So...
Yo, Cheetor is canon.
Yeah. And then we go back to the fight, and then there's, Team RWBY is fighting with Emerald, Mercury, and Hazel. They're saying, and then Emerald's still holding out that, Cinder's still alive. She's going to grab the relic, and we're going to get out of here.
But then, as she rose from the depths, victorious after slaying Raven herself, and basically saying "suck it" to Cinder from beyond the hole in the ground. She arises as a goddess, holding the magic lamp
Fanboy.
and putting it in the air, saying that she is victorious. She rises like a phoenix. Yang.
Oh yeah, Efocutioner is grabbing a yellow wig right now. He's gonna put it on. Be like, yeah.
Why would I wear a yellow wig?
Yellow-haired wig because of Yang. So, yeah. And then it's like Emerald breaks down. Mercury knows that, shit, Cinder failed. Don't know what happened, but they need to get out of there. Emerald, on the other hand, breaks down to her knees. She's crying. But then something happens. Something literally out of her is unleashed.
Yeah, she uses her semblance.
Is that her semblance? Oh, no, I thought her semblance.
Yeah, it's illusions. Remember?
But Salem literally showed up. Holy shit!
No, that was an illusion of Salem.
Oh, that's right. They did say that. Forgot about that. Excuse me, I did forget that part. Yeah, she used her semblance, and giant image of Salem showed up, engulfed the entire room. Everyone was scared as shit. I was like, whoa.
Yo, even RWBY was like, she was crying. She was in a ball, curling up. But not Yang, though. Yang was just standing there saying, what up? Come at me, bro.
Fanboy moment again.
I'm just saying. Was RWBY not scared?
Everybody was scared, man. Everybody was
Yang.
scared.
Yang just stood there. She was like, you ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, because she got the relic. She was like, whatever's gonna happen to me, you ain't gonna kill me.
She just took down Raven.
Bother me.
She is not scared of no dang Salem, man.
Yeah, because she had the relic in her hand. If she had a goddamn relic, we don't know what kind of power that is.
And she had one arm.
Relic. She was carrying the relic. We don't know what that relic could have done.
At the end of the day, who was scared? Everyone else except for Yang.
Sure. You can go ahead and think that.
I don't have to think. It's right there. We all saw it.
I'm going back to the scene. I'm like, I'm not even seeing where is Yang at all.
You want to know why? Because she's just standing up there on top, looking down on everybody, saying, I beat Raven with words. The fuck are y'all doing?
Actually, I'm going back to the image right now. Yeah, the image of Salem is blocking Yang herself. We don't know what her reaction is. Yeah, it's completely blocked. She's in front of the elevator. No one knows what her reaction was.
I know what her reaction was.
Oh, her head was turned away as well, dude. Her head was turned.
Yeah, it's because she has something in her eyes. So
Sure. Oh, make excuses.
I'm not making excuses.
Oh, make an excuse. Yeah.
She literally has something in her eyes.
Fanboy. Now let's move on. Her family, Blake's parents come back. They're like, oh, the White Fang, the terrorist White Fang is gone now. Cool, they're all captured. Yay, and they need a new leader. It's sort of implying that Gira, her dad, is going to be the leader again. Peaceful White Fang.
Who else would it be?
And then
can't be Blake.
There's a touching moment where, oh man, RWBY is she's down on her knees and she's like, oh no, I'm sad, I'm crying, but no, like Yang comforts her and Weiss comforts her.
Exactly, again, my gosh, just being the good older sibling as usual, freaking taking care of this little girl.
It looks like someone can't be objective today. Damn. And then there's Blake. She shows up. Hi, team. What's up? They're asking her what she's doing here. Well, here I am now. And Weiss extends out the hand. Team RWBY is now back together again. After 2 volumes of being separated, we finally have them back together. So. Yeah, Efocutioner is not amused by that at all. Well, and then we move on to the point of Crow. And he got the relic from Yang. No, there's still no exposition as to what in the world the thing is, or what it does, or even if it has a name other than the relic.
I'm gonna call it the genie.
All right, well, fine, we can call it the genie. And while Crow has it in his hand, he's talking to Oscar, and he's saying Ozpin is just taking a break, and before Ozpin passed out, he's told Oscar, send out this message. Take the relic to Atlas. Okay, and then Oscar is just knocked the wind right out of him, and he just knocks out.
And then after that, Kingdom Hearts music plays, My Sanctuary.
Yeah.
Bro, that is so Kingdom Hearts, man. Like, Ozpin goes to sleep inside of Oscar. That's like birth by sleep right there.
Yeah, but we know...
And then Oscar knocks out himself.
Yeah.
You know, that's like Sora right there.
Yeah, and alright, I'm pretty sure that's copyright
music
music that you had to go through. But yeah, sure.
It would have been better than the music that was playing.
Well, yeah, people would respectfully disagree on that part, but...
That's fine.
And then there's the credits that happens, and then
which pissed me off.
And then there's the one last scene, Efocutioner. You can go ahead and talk about that scene.
Yeah, man, we see a stupid Raven Feather, and like Yang and RWBY's dad just like sees the feather, and he has this disgusted look on his face.
He's like he has to deal with this stuff again.
She's like, man, this bitch is back. Damn, man, I can't get rid of my ex for no damn reason. You killed my last woman. If I date anybody else, you'll probably kill her. Like, see, man, I'm over here like planting some flowers and stuff. Can't I be left alone? Shoot, man.
Man, that's his fault. That's his fault for getting with both.
I guess so. You shouldn't. This is why you don't mess with the crazy chick that turns into a freaking bird.
We don't know. We don't know if that bird turned. We don't know if she got the powers before or afterwards. Well, anyway, either way, yeah, that was it. That is the end of Volume 5, Chapter 14.
And that's why I'm very upset.
Because I gotta say, I was a little disappointed. I thought there would be a little bit more fighting than that. But
that's where you're disappointed? I'm disappointed at the ending. What the fuck is in the relic? What the hell did we just see from that world? Why? What would you want to go to Atlas? You guys have a bad relationship with Atlas. Granted, there's nowhere else for you to go.
There is.
Like, seriously.
The
and then Salem, all you did was kill the Cowardly Lion. So you're telling me you were watching the whole entire event and you didn't think to yourself like, man, maybe I should send some reinforcements. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should send some fucking Grim there to attack.
You do realize it was supposed to be a stealth thing, right? You do realize it was supposed to be a stealth thing?
Yo, stealth went out the window when the police arrived. I told you, the party was over when the police showed up.
Yeah, but Hazel didn't know that. They didn't, dude, they were overconfident. They thought they could do this nice, quick, and easy, and under the table. No, dude. They thought everything was going to go perfectly, but no. That's their fault.
I'm just saying. Salem was watching. Salem could at least do something. She could have been like, damn, I could at least make a small attempt. Maybe I could like have a freaking bird flying Grim come out of nowhere and try to take the relic. And just be like, I just thought there'd be something. I thought there'd be at least an explanation to the relic. Maybe I thought there was something special to the relic that, something was going to happen, something special. But I don't know what the fuck's going on, man. It's just like, you ended it right there. Like, okay, we got the relic. Okay, we got to go to Atlas. Okay, the end. Oh, no. Okay, Team RWBY's back together. The end. That's where I'm like, wait, that's it? We're going to stop here?
Yeah,
this is
dude.
It? That's it?
Dude.
We're here?
I know for a fact there's going to be at least another volume. There's another volume.
Yes, I know, but it's like, wait. Can we get an explanation? Can we get, like,
you'll find it in Volume 6.
What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this?
The biggest takeaway is that Team RWBY is finally back. After 2
Bro, that's not the biggest takeaway. The biggest takeaway is what the fuck are we going to do with this relic? What is this relic?
We'll find out in Volume 6,
Get the relic.
Yeah,
relic.
Yeah, man. Guys, Efocutioner is sort of having a spaz attack right now, man. He's like,
because we got the relic. We finally got the relic. What the fuck is the relic? What do we do with the relic?
We'll find out in Volume 6. I just told you. We'll find out in Volume 6.
Like, see, that's what I'm saying. Like I was fine with the whole entire episode. Then we got to the end. Like, really, that's it? I just get like Team RWBY hugging. That's it? That's where you want to end it?
I will say,
play this music here.
It's called more exposition. It's more exposition and setting up for next volume, dude.
Yeah, you said shut up.
I mean, dude,
you set that shit up in last episode.
Relics, and even then, we didn't even know what they
all could have been combined.
Like. So,
episode 14 could have been episode 13. We could have just had a 30-minute episode 13.
Well, you're not an animator, you're not a writer, you're not a director on the show, so.
I guess I'm not, because if I were, there would have been a little bit more action, and there would have been a freaking explanation about the motherfucking relic. You know, seriously, when Yang went into that room, I thought like maybe we were gonna get like a small explanation, like maybe like some weird creature was gonna pop up and say like, "Congratulations for getting the relic. You now hold the power of the orb of the maiden," or some. Bullshit.
We don't know what that is.
We don't get shit.
Well, we'll find out more later on. We'll find out more in Volume 6, premiering in, my guess is fall 2018.
I don't get it.
It's fall 2000. Actually, I have no idea. Actually, during the credits, after the credits, Rooster Teeth has shown that they're going to be releasing two more different animated series, both premiering 2018. So
yeah, I guess we could cover that.
I don't know. I'm not talking about.
I want to cover that other one, the one where they're doing an explanation and they talk about like the one guy and then like 5 other people.
Oh, Genlock. Yeah, Genlock.
Yeah,
Genlock. I don't know anything about Nomad of Nowhere. I'm just going slightly off topic here. Yeah, Rooster Teeth is releasing 2 more animated shows. One called Nomad of Nowhere. Description just says it's like a different iteration of Samurai Jack, more Western version. I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like cowboys. I don't give a fuck about cowboys.
And then
I've seen enough cowboys.
And then the other one is called Genlock, which is futuristic people piloting mechs. Mech suits. I don't know.
Look, man, I love Gundam, so
I don't know what it's about. They released a trailer for that, and I'm like, maybe I'll check it out. I don't know.
I love Evangelion.
I don't know. All I know is that that's Volume 5, Chapter 14, Haven's Fate. Haven was not destroyed. It wasn't as titanic, as monumental as like Volume 3 finale or Volume 4, but we got plenty of exposition. Oh, actually, not plenty of exposition. We just got Team RWBY back together again.
See? That's what I'm saying. That's it. That's all we got.
Well, yeah.
And then you understand why I'm so upset.
Well, see, you're upset because of Yang. It's like, oh, that's all we got. Well, dude, there's plenty of volumes left.
I'm just saying, all we got was Team RWBY back together. Like, you hear my thought process, right? Like, I'm okay. I'm literally I'm okay all the way up to the part where it's just like, wait, that's it? That's it? Just go to Atlas? Take this shit to Atlas? Where the fuck else would we take it? Why would we go there anyways? But honestly, where else would we take this thing?
I would say Fourth Kingdom. There is the Fourth Kingdom. It may be divided and not really an official kingdom, but there's still a Fourth Kingdom. And do you really want to go to Atlas after what? Weiss's dad and Ironwood there being dicks?
Well, congratulations. We're going there now.
Yep.
So it'd be a very interesting conversation. Hi, Daddy. How are you doing? You left? I didn't even know you were out your room. That's how the conversation's going.
Oh, no, he would know. He's one of those dads that would know because he's ever controlling like that. So, I'm pretty sure he found out almost immediately that his daughter left. So, well, anyway, we'll probably see more of Weiss's older sister, Winter. So, cool. Maybe she'll get a different outfit as well. I don't know.
Winter is coming.
In fall. In the fall of 2018. So.
Exactly.
I guess that's it. That was it. I was honestly surprised. I was hoping there would be some sort of fighting sequence. But apparently not. From nowhere.
Sorry. See, Raxon's upset about the fighting. I'm upset about the story. And the dumbass ending.
It's called setting up for future volumes.
It ain't set up shit. It just set up Team RWBY back together.
Yeah, it did. We just told you.
Oh, and by the way, we have to go to Atlas. Gee, thank you, Sora.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm going into the pun of the week. Because of this shit.
No, someone's too mad to do the pun. Maybe we should just skip it
No, I got the pun. Barbara Dunkelman, C2E2. You already know this shit. You've been listening for literally 13 episodes. So you already know what this shit is about. Alright. Anyways, here's the pun. Some guy called me a tool. So I got hammered and then nailed his girlfriend. Guess he was right.
Righty-tighty. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. It was okay.
You know what? Exactly. That pun was okay. Just like the fucking episode. Send.
Well, that was Volume 5, Chapter 14, Haven's Fate. We will definitely learn more about the relic. Well, we better learn more about the relic. We don't even know what it is or what it's supposed to do. So, well, I'm definitely we'll find out in Volume 6. There will be, by the way, there will be introducing a brand new character in Volume 6. Apparently this character is going to be a villain. Not a new villain like as big as Salem, but we will be definitely be seeing one brand new, I think they said female villain? I don't know, I'm getting this from the, RWBY, that RWBY board game Kickstarter. They accidentally revealed that this character will be premiering in Volume 6. So, no idea who that is, but we will see.
Be nice if we got a brother in that show at all.
Oh man, we were going to complain about race? You really going to complain about
Nah, not really. Nah. You know what? Let me be honest. Let me be honest about really what I want to complain about when Season 6 starts. For Season 6, can we get more gang time? Can we, like, honestly change the name? Because I'm really kind of tired of, like, you know, RWBY as the name. When clearly the story doesn't seem to revolve around this chick. It really revolves around Yang. Like, I don't know if anyone noticed, but, you know, this whole entire volume has seemed to be around Yang. I'm not trying to be, like, that much of a fanboy, but it kind of did seem like this volume was about Yang.
Yeah, just because it covers one volume, that does not mean it defines the rest of the show.
Well, I mean, also Season 4 also included and was about Yang as well.
Because she's trying to find herself. Kind of about Pyrrha. Because she just lost her entire right arm. She's trying to reaffirm her identity.
Season 3 was about Pyrrha. Season 2 was about Yang and Weiss.
Season 2 was about Pyrrha? Season 1 was
yeah.
Season 2.
No, it's a Season 3. Season 3.
Yeah, you mean like 5, 6 scenes where she was showing up, and even then, towards the end, they realized, okay, you might be the best candidate to be the Fall Maiden. Okay, sure, despite the fact she has no idea who the Fall Maiden was, or even what the Maiden's true.
I'm just saying, can we just be honest about the show and change it to like?
You can be honest about the show if you want to be blind like that. Go right ahead. I will admit that Ruby Rose gets probably like the least amount of character development, but then again, we're only at Volume 5. I wouldn't be surprised if this thing goes all the way up to Volume 10. So,
and by Volume 10, Yang will be like the new Spring Maiden.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know.
Actually, I'm calling it now. Yang as Spring Maiden, 2019. No, 2018. No, 2019. 2019.
So wait, hold on. Are you calling it in 2018, or you think it's going to happen in 2018 or 2019?
I think it's going to happen in 2019.
You're going to. So you're calling it in 2018 that it's going to happen in 2019.
Yep.
Okay. All right. You have until December 31st, 2019. We'll see.
That's cool.
I have no clue as to what's going on. I don't know what else they're going to introduce because
I'm saying we just need to introduce more Yang. And you know what? Let's focus on Weiss too. I think she has a kind of a surprising storyline. I'm not saying that I like Weiss. I still think she's the Ice Princess. I think she's kind of cold-hearted, but
really, you still think that, despite the fact that she left, despite the fact that last couple of episodes ago she had that big scene where she was finally happy to see RWBY and Yang again. Really, you're still.
I'm just saying, maybe I said, yeah, that's why I said we should focus a little bit more on Weiss. You know, it seems like the. But
you're still thinking because of those. Even
I'm just saying,
those scenes, you still think of her as the Ice Princess.
See, at first I thought in Weiss's heart, I thought there would be an ice box where her heart used to be. But I'm
in the beginning, yes, but I'm saying you're still thinking that even after you already watched all of Volume 5.
I think the ice is starting to melt. I think we're starting to see that ice box is not really an ice box. It's just a heart encased in ice, and little by little it's melting. And I think that's
you didn't see Weiss entering Yang's room a few episodes back. You forgot about that? It was Weiss, not RWBY, entering.
No. I didn't forget about that. I mean, I thought that's one of the reasons why I think maybe we should focus a little bit more on Weiss next season. I mean, let's keep it honest. Like story development, we should focus on Yang. Then we should focus on Weiss.
Oh, man.
And then Blake is actually starting to develop a good story herself. So maybe we should focus on Blake. Let's focus on Crow. a little bit on Oscar, just a little bit, and then, RWBY could be on the side somewhere.
Sure, if you want to think that, if you want to wish that, you go ahead and ask that to Rooster Teeth. Maybe they'll listen.
What do you guys think, man? What do you think season 6 should focus more about? Should it really focus on the star of the show, Yang, or should it just focus on, I don't know, on that weird chick with the scythe?
Weird chick with the scythe, is that what you call it?
Let us know in the comments below.
Wow, man. Wow.
Should we focus more on Salem on next season?
We will see. We'll find out. Well, anyway, guys, that was episode 14. Hey, Efocutioner, should we talk about RWBY Chibi? You want to talk about more about RWBY Chibi?
Yeah, sure, man. Pyrrha's alive.
Yeah, that's all non-canon stuff.
Yo, that's one surprise. Pyrrha is alive.
Yeah.
And surprisingly, even in this non-canon world, RWBY still can't dodge. I'm just saying, folks. Just saying. Why is the show called RWBY again when it should be called Yang?
What? You rearrange the letters and you change the show. You want to change the show to better fit your image, your view. Okay, man, that's called being incredibly selfish.
It's not even my view. It's the way the story is being written about.
It's like, only volume 5. Dude, I keep telling you, there's more.
And volume 4 was the same way. It was less about it was less about RWBY, and it was more about Yang.
Because you're only seeing a part of the picture. You're not seeing the whole picture.
You're right. See, and then volume 4 was more about John as well.
My point is, you don't know what their end game is, dude.
The end game is for Yang to have all 4 powers of the
Sure.
movie.
Wow. I think we're ending that. All right, and with that, we are ending today's episode. Thank you guys for listening. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for this week. Maybe next week we'll probably talk about there's starting up RWBY Chibi Season 3. We'll probably talk about that. So
yeah, we'll talk about how Pyrrha is alive and how RWBY still can't die.
Well, because it's non-canon and it's all about comedy for that one. So, but anyway, that was that. Thank you for listening in. This is Raxton Cosplay signing off. And this is my other host, Efocutioner. Oh, not yet, man. It's Efocutioner, the host of Chronicles of Gamers podcast. Go ahead and give him a listen if you can, when you can. So, and I guess that's it for today. See you guys around. See you next week.
May the Yang be with you.
Even he says that with a disappointed look, by the way. So
not really.
Yes, he does.
It's Yang. Yangums.